Well, hello there. I have a nice story for us today. It's called A Letter to, and this is Amy. It's spelled a different way than our Amy, but it's still Amy. And this is by Ezra Jack Keats. He's the same man that wrote the book, The Snowy Day, about the little boy. Remember, he brings the snowball into the house in his pocket, and he forgets that it's going to melt. So this is called A Letter to Amy. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anyone else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this way it's sort of special. I think Peter was the boy that was in the Snowy Day book. So it's the same character, but a different story. So he's writing a letter to Amy. There he is. Oops. Oh, he's got a dog. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in the envelope, and sealed it. Now I'll mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party, Peter? You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the back of the envelope, it is this Saturday at 2. Now I'll mail it. Put on a stamp. He did, and started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like rain. He put it on and said, it looks like rain. You'd better stay in, Willie. And he ran out to mail his letter. Who's Willie? I think it's the dog. I used to have a dog named Willie. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Look at those clouds. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Pepe, her parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Huh, there's his dog. And there's Pepe the parrot. It looks like Amy lives very close to him, but he wants to mail her a letter, so out he goes into the rain. Peter thought, uh-oh. Can you see the letter? What will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. Boom! A strong wind blew the letter out of his hand. Oh no. Peter chased the letter. There's Peter. He's chasing the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air. Did you ever try to catch something that's caught in the wind? It's not easy. It's happened to me before. And landed skipping across a hopscotch game. There's hopscotch. The letter blew this way and that. Peter chased it this way and that. He couldn't catch it. I had that happen once with a dollar bill and I couldn't catch it. He got trying to catch that letter. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then someone turned the corner. It was Amy. There she is. See Amy? That's his friend. The letter flew right toward her. She mustn't see it, or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran for the letter. Right, there's the letter. And Peter wants to grab it and put it in the mailbox before Amy sees it. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see it was for her. Oh no, look what happened. Oh, she fell down into the rain. Yuck. I bet she's not happy. Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox. See? He looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Oh, poor Amy. Nobody, especially girls, they don't like to fall down and get all wet. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. Oh, poor Peter. He tries to do something nice and look what happens. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, "Did you mail your letter?" "Yes," he said sadly. Think Amy's going to come to his party, even though he knocked her down in the rain? Saturday came at last. Everybody came. Everybody arrived. But Amy. Oh, no. "Shall I bring the cake out now?" his mother asked Peter. "Let's wait a little," said Peter. "Now, bring it out now," chanted the boys. "All right," said Peter slowly. "Bring it out now." His friends want to have the cake. That's the best part of the birthday party, right? Just then, the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. "A girl, ugh," said Eddie. "Happy birthday, Peter," said Amy. "Happy birthday, Peter," repeated the parrot. Wow, she has a parrot that can talk. Peter's mother brought in the cake she had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy and no stomach ache." But Peter made his own wish and blew out all the candles at once. What do you think his wish was? What do you think his wish was? Ah, that's the end. I bet he wished that Amy would come and he got his wish. All right. Hope you liked that story. And I think we're going to start getting a lot of thunderstorms because that's what happens in March and the beginning of April. We'll talk about that. Bye.